welcome back to my channel. My shirt is wet because our water is turned off, so I had to use water bottles to brush my teeth, so that's why I'm literally a mess. But anyways, today I am doing a tutorial on these bracelets right here. They're these really pretty stitched looking ombre chevron bracelets. This bracelet is going to be beginner, more so intermediate. It's only 3 steps, very simple, but you will need to know how to do the 4 different kinds of knots. So if you've made a chevron before and you know how to do all 4 kinds of knots, this should be really easy for you. If you don't know how to do the 4 different kinds of knots and you're kind of new to bracelet making, then you might want to watch more beginner tutorials before you do this bracelet. But this is a great bracelet if you are a beginner and you want to kind of start moving into the intermediate category. So yeah, I'll have my FAQ, helpful links, all that jazz in the description box, as well as the pattern I used to make this bracelet. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get on into the tutorial. So guys, to make this bracelet, you are going to need some embroidery floss, and you need to pick out 4 colors. 1 color to be the actual stitched part of this. I prefer to use white, I just think it looks better. And then 3 colors to be your ombre. You can also just use like 3 different colors, whatever you want, but I think that ombre looks really good with this bracelet. So I'm doing a blue ombre, so this is my lightest blue. This is my medium color blue. And then this is my darkest blue. For your stitched color, I'm using the color white. You're going to go ahead and cut 2 strings that are a wingspan's length and go ahead and fold those in half. I cut one of my strings a bit longer so that I can use this color to make my stitched loop at the beginning. You obviously don't have to do the stitched loop, and you can use whatever color in your bracelet that you want to use for the stitched loop. I just think that white looks the best. But you can obviously start this bracelet however you want, but if you're going to do the stitched loop, then just make sure you are cutting one of your strings about 6 inches longer so you have enough string to do your stitched loop. For my lightest color, I'm going to cut 1 string that's a wingspan's length, and I'm going to fold this one in half as well. And then the same thing for your darkest color. It's going to be 1 string that's a wingspan's length, and you're going to fold that one in half as well. And then finally, for your medium color, you're going to actually cut 2 strings of this that are a wingspan's length, and you're going to fold these strings in half as well. Go ahead and group all of your strings together so that at one end you have this little curved loop, and then the other end you have all of your raw edges. In total, you should have 12 strings combined, 4 white strings, 2 of your darkest, 4 of your medium color, and 2 of your lightest color. From here, go ahead and start your bracelet however you please. Okay guys, so once your bracelet is started and all taped down and ready to go, this is how your strings should be set up for your bracelet. Like I said in the beginning, my stitched color is white, and then I have an ombre of blue, so I have my dark, medium, and my light colors. So I'm going to be referring to those colors as stitched, dark, medium, light, if that makes sense. So it goes white, dark, dark, white, medium, 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 white, light, light, and then white again. So basically I have my 2 dark strings clustered together, my 4 mediums together, and then my 2 light colors together, and they're all separated by a white string. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this segment knotting, and I'm going to be basing this off of the pattern of a chevron. So if you're familiar with how a chevron works, then this will be really easy for you. But I'm going to section off half of my strings. I'm only going to focus on the left half of my bracelet. And I'm going to just take my outer white string, and I'm going to be doing forward knots all the way down my line of strings until I get to the center, just like you would in a normal chevron. Once that row is done, my white string went from being on the very outside to now being in the center. I'm going to set all of these other strings aside. And now I'm going to go to my other half, the right side of my bracelet. And I'm going to repeat the same process, except this time I'm going to be doing backward knots all the way down with my white outer string. then once you've completed the right side, now your 2 white strings are in the middle. You can go ahead and join these with whatever knot you prefer. I'm just going to do a forward knot. Oh my goodness. All right, so for the second row, I'm going to start again on my right side. Taking my outer string, I'm first going to do a forward knot. Oh my god, if I can get my string. Next, I'm going to take my next string in line, which is my white string. This time I'm going to do a backward knot. Still holding my very outer darkest string. Next, I'm going to pick up my next string, which is going to be a forward knot. Next string in line, I'm going to pick this next string up, and this time I'm going to do a backward forward knot. Now my leading string has switched since we did a backward forward knot, so now my leading string is my medium color. Next string I'm going to pick up is the white string, and I'm going to do a backward knot with the white string. Very simple. Now my medium color is in the center. I'm going to set all of these other strings off to the side. I'm going to move on over to my right side, and I'm going to repeat a similar process. Taking my outer string, which is my lightest color, I'm going to first do a backward knot. Picking up my next string, which is my white, I'm going to be doing a forward knot. My leading string is still my lightest color, so I'm picking up my next string and I'm going to do another backward knot. Next string in line, I'm going to do a forward backward knot. And now my leading string has switched since we did the forward backward knot. My now leading string is this medium color. Picking up my next string in line is my white string. I'm going to be doing a forward knot. Just like that, and now in the middle are my 2 medium colors, so I'm going to go ahead and join these with a forward knot. Alright, and then for the third and final row of this pattern, I'm going to start again on my left side. Picking up my outer strings, which is my darkest color and my white, I'm going to first do a forward knot. Picking up my next string in line, I'm going to do a forward backward knot. And now, since we did the forward backward knot, my leading string has switched, so now my medium color is my leading string. I'm going to pick up my next string in line. And I'm going to do a backward knot. Oh my god. Then I'm going to take my next string and do a forward knot. And then my next string, which is also going to be another forward knot. All right, so now we're going to go on to the right side. Taking my 2 outer strings, I'm going to start with a backward knot. Taking my next string in line, I'm going to be doing a backward forward knot. My leading string has now switched since we did a backward forward knot, so my now leading string is my medium color. Picking up my next string, I'm going to be doing another backward knot. God. Picking up my next string in line, I'm going to be doing a backward knot. And then my next string in line, another backward knot. And then once you reach the middle, I have my two medium colors. I'm going to go ahead and just join these with a forward knot. And that is the entire pattern. So to restart this, your white string is now on the outside. So you just basically do your normal chevron row again with your white outer string. And then once you're done with that row, go ahead and just continue doing your rows. Like I already showed you guys, it's just the 3 rows repeated over and over again until your bracelet is long enough. And bam, you have a really cute stitched ombre chevron. I love this. It looks so pretty. Alright guys, so that was the tutorial. I hope you guys all enjoyed this and found this helpful. If you guys do make this bracelet, definitely post it on Instagram and tag me so I can see it. It's better if you actually tag me in the photo itself and not just at me in the description of the photo. I'm just more likely to see it if I'm actually tagged in the actual photo itself. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you all so much for watching. Also, I will not be selling these bracelets on my Etsy. A lot of the times, the bracelets I make in videos, I sell them on my Etsy. These ones I'm not going to. I'm going to keep these as freebies. A lot of the time, if people have like a really, really big order on my Etsy, I will throw in a free bracelet. So I'm going to save these for if and when that happens. So yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.